Hello guys, welcome to the channel, Bob here, and welcome to a new video. As you can see, I'm just mucking about with my Enchanter, and he's just about to ding 12 actually, so this is probably a good time. This was probably a good time to start recording, I think. What I've been doing basically, I mean, sort of level 10 and 11, really horrible for an Enchanter, I'm finding anyway. Even with some sort of twinkage. I think it's because your pets are kind of start to struggle against the mobs. I'm starting to take too much damage to do any tanking with my brand. Is it my smouldering brand? So essentially, what I did was I went and bought a load of tiny daggers, basically. Now the level 8 pet takes 3 to cast, which is a bit of a nightmare. But actually, it hasn't taken as many as I thought it would. How many have I got left? 120. I've got 180 left or something, so I've got loads left spare, so I didn't actually need all the ones I bought. But I guess it's taken about 100 or so, maybe a bit less than that, maybe. It must be less than that. Probably 50 to 70, I would say, depending on how much XP I was getting per mob. But essentially, what I did was, what I'm doing, I'm not doing it here. I think it's not working out particularly well for Gassera. Basically, what I do is I kill the pet when the mob's running away, so I get 100% XP basically. Not particularly efficient, particularly like plat-wise if you're a new player. But it was just, I just wanted to, what's the quickest way I can get through this, because without charm. And the fact that it's harder to tank. So this was what I decided to do. I'm actually going to chain here. I'm a chain casting Enchanter. Boom. There we go. Yeah, but what I do is we'll get level 12 and I'll head back home and buy the spells. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing just to make things a bit easier. I would kind of recommend it if you're finding it a bit tough to get through level 11. It's not tough really, as we all know. You can just sit here and just take as long as you want. But I was kind of quite keen to get to level 12, so that's what we're doing. Anyway, I've got quite a lot to talk about today. I think the first thing to talk about is the ongoing drama with Shaman. I'm not sure when this video will go out, whether it will go out before or after a stream that I did. But I did a stream where I basically played Mugwort, and I went and got the black dye. I went and got the black dye skin, turned it in, and got the boots, which was really amazing. And I want to thank people for coming out. I know AC did. There was a monk called Teo who had a magician. He came out. Who else was there? A monk from Europa turned up. Sorry, I mean, watch the video. If it's up or not at the moment, yeah, and you'll see what happened. But yeah, I was at this point. I was kind of like the Shaman that I'm playing, who I'm kind of feeling a real affinity with. It's currently level 16, and I'm kind of not scared of the leveling process, but I was sitting there and I thought to myself, I'm kind of going to burn out here on Shaman. I've kind of I think I don't know, I'm sure I've said this before. I don't think I've actually reached this point before, but I've kind of reached this quite a pivotal moment, I think, and that's that I'll either do something about it, or I'm going to burn out on Shaman, and the class is kind of going to be ruined for me. And I'm just going to stop playing it, and I kind of feel like I've reached that point. And when I was playing it, when I was playing my kind of newer Shaman, I was thinking to myself, well, do I want to go through this process of leveling again? Don't have a problem with it. I quite like the lower level zones, so that's fine. But is there a risk? I've thinking to myself, is there a risk of burnout? That's what I was mostly concerned with. So I thought to myself, well, the reason I kind of stopped playing Mugwort, to be honest, was because I lost a kind of affinity with the character. It wasn't what, like the name I grew to dislike. Maybe the ogre models I kind of grew to dislike. I felt that I kind of played the character quite a lot while I've been sick. and I'm still sick, obviously. But yeah, there was all those kind of things. It got to a point where I was logging in with him before, and I just wasn't having fun. I just didn't feel anything for the character, and that's kind of important to me. I mean, I make the mistake of looking around the forums for people talking about Shaman and what they think are racist and stuff, and I kind of make the mistake of taking that kind of stuff in. You know, I mean, oh, there we go. We are, so let's gate to let's gate home. Let's gate to Fairwith, and maybe not. I'll go and buy some spells and stuff that I need. Yeah, but I've kind of with the Shaman. I haven't done it with any other class particularly, but with the Shaman, I guess because it's the one that I play and love, I've made the mistake of going on forums and stuff and reading about what people say and taking it in. And a lot of people kind of have issues when they play EverQuest or any game or any MMO or any game. You know, some people are just not particularly nice people in game. Some people are addicted to loot, and they'll do anything to get it, even if it means cheating other people. There seems to be few and far between the people that I really admire in game. And there's I know a couple of you. I spoke to one of you yesterday, who potter around the game, playing the race and class that they love, and not really bothering about that kind of stuff. You know, they get the loot. They kind of see. There's a particular friend who you are, who I admire a lot, because his attitude with playing the game is, you know, I'm playing this class. I think kind of mostly solos, but challenges himself. You know, goes to get his own loot and that kind of thing, and I've got great admiration for that. Yeah, but as I said, I've kind of reached that point where I've kind of felt like I was playing someone else's game. And as I was saying, everyone's got their own thing in an MMO. Whether you're a raid guy, you're a loot whore, or you know you'll just treat people poorly. Whatever it is, we've all got our dramas, I guess, to a certain extent. And my one seems to be to do with the whole kind of racial choice with regards to Shaman. And and it's been really bad. It's been really, really bad. I mean, I came back over a couple of weeks to the video to say I'm kind of back and we're going to do this, but I just find myself going on forums and going on the forums and kind of reading old Shaman posts and just flip-flopping between you know, all the races. But particularly because like someone, some good players on there will kind of give their opinion, and I think, oh yeah, okay, and and it's not the thing to do. It's not the way to play the game. But I've kind of got myself into that situation. And it's weird. Let me turn the music down a bit. Yeah, so I kind of find myself at that point where I'm wondering what to do. Like, what do I do? We need to go up here, don't we? Yeah. So I kind of find myself in this place now where what am I going to do? What am I going to do with regards to Shaman? Because I want Shaman to be my first level 60. It's my favourite class. And maybe potentially, you know, the situation will be that I just have to go through the leveling process again to get sort of where I want to be. But the difficult thing is kind of knowing where you want to be. It's weird, like with the Enchanter. I've picked I know the Enchanter can change his form into the other races, but I've picked a High Elf, and I've got no problems with that. Happy to do it. You know, that's all fine, and we're happy, or I'm happy. But there are other, just with the, as I said, like just with the Shaman, it's just been a real thing for sort of, how long have I been playing the Shaman? Probably for a couple of years now, you know, and I don't know that a lot of people say, you know, what the hell, just get on with it, it's just a game. But I think the problem with someone like myself at the moment, in the situation that I'm in, Dwarf, I think we've got some of these, haven't we? Erudite, yeah, might as well. I need to sell some stuff actually, I'm not sure how much space I've got. Yeah, but for someone like, for me, I can only talk for myself, but in the position I'm in at the moment, where I'm kind of, to a certain extent, trapped at home during the day. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm actually doing a little job for my wife's company, just doing a little bit of social media stuff. So that's kind of given me a bit of a yeah, just a bit of a thing to do. It's kind of allowing me to did I buy the erudite spell? I think I did. Yeah, yeah. It's allowing me to feel a bit like I'm kind of useful again in a way. But outside of that, high health, no, that'd be weird. I wonder what face I'd get. Tree 16. No, troll's a good one for that 1 point of regen. Wood elf I've got. Okay. Where was I? I feel like I'm kind of losing track of what I'm waffling on about. Yeah, for someone like myself who's at home, you know, for a lot of the day, I'm kind of trapped at home because of health issues. I guess EverQuest has become a bigger thing than I thought it would be, and maybe it's become a bigger thing than I kind of want it to be. I'm not sure. I guess that could be an issue. But for whatever the reasons, you know, that's how they are. So I've kind of just got to get on with it really. And level 12, enduring breath. Okay. Some of these spells I want to start moving on the first page because I'm not going to use them. So yeah, so EverQuest has become a bit of a thing for me, and maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I've just got too much time to sit around and think about things like, you know, race choices and whatnot. Yeah, but what else can I say? It's just, it's just for me, someone kind of stuck at home. EverQuest has become quite important. Yeah, it's just become a bit of a thing, and I need to kind of. I know I need to sort of buckle down and just do stuff, sort stuff out, and make some progress. But however that's going to happen, I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe the best way to look at it is maybe to allow it to happen kind of organically, really. Now, first thing I want to say is that for those people that are two good friends who helped me get Cannibalised 2, and for those people that turned up to do the Black Knight stuff with me yesterday. If I don't play Mugwort much again, I apologise, because I kind of feel a bit like I've wasted your time. You know, I know you guys come out because you know me and you watch my videos and stuff, and so I kind of hope there's a bit of a mutual exchange of goodness. So you watch my videos and hopefully you get some enjoyment from them. You know, and you've come out and you've helped me. And I really appreciate it, but yeah, I do feel sort of bad, you know, because I don't want to be in a situation where people are coming out and helping me do something, and then 5 minutes later I'm suddenly not playing that character anymore. Mugwort will always be on my list if I decide to kind of, you know, full-time drop him, as it were. I just bought a load of illusion spells, didn't I? I don't know how much they were, but maybe I should have saved the money for normal spells. I definitely want languid pace, I think, don't I? Because it's a slow. I've got Killan's animation, languid pace. I think memory blur. I think the only other one I would buy from level 12. I need bind affinity, obviously. I need bind. Hopefully that's not going to cost too much. Yeah, I think I need Memblur. I think Mist's the only other one I would buy, but I can't afford that, so I will 12 plat for a smouldering brand. That's a rip-off, lady. Yeah, so as I said, I hope there's kind of what we have is kind of like an exchange of goods in a way. So, you know, you're not too annoyed that you came out to help me in my endeavours. As I said, hopefully it's kind of like an exchange of goodness. Yeah, but I think what I'm probably going to do is just try and do things a bit more organically. So, because I kind of worry about those kind of things with regards to doing content as well. You know, because I kind of think to myself, you know, what am I doing? Because I'm producing the same content over and over again. So, is that what people want to see? You know. They want to see me keep restarting Shaman and that kind of thing. I don't know, but I think maybe that part of the problem is I need to sort of not worry about that. And, you know, I probably just need to just play what I'm playing at the time, and, you know, just see if things can't work out for themselves in an organic fashion. Maybe that's the thing to do. Maybe just not worry about it too much. But we will. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's kind of what spell's that? That is, where is it? Oh, Celtic feedback. No, where is that? Where is Celtic feedback? There we go. So we will put that in place of Shadowbring, I think, probably. Okay, so I think we've got the key skills for stuff. What I'll do is we'll have a little run over to Crushbone. See if there's anything I can kind of just test charm out on. Yeah, so to get back to the topic of conversation. Yeah, so maybe the thing for me to do is to do it organically and just play what I'm playing. Whatever it is I'm doing, whether I'm level 1 or level 52, I'll try and make it interesting and different. You'll certainly be seeing a lot more of my Enchanter here, definitely. Enchanter, because I'm really enjoying playing him. He's a kind of I think along with the Bard, quite a unique form of playstyle with regards to MMOs. Yeah, but that's the. It's funny, you kind of. I think myself sometimes, but I was thinking about these YouTube dramas that people have, and I kind of think my drama is it's like a kind of alt breakdown in Everquest. But I hope But all I can say is that if that's not what you want to see, if you don't want to see me playing in that way, where you may be seeing a number of different characters, then all I can say is unsubscribe. There's nothing I can say other than that. That's not going to happen, because essentially I think I've got two choices now, and that's to kind of carry on with a Shaman that I'm playing that I kind of really feel like a bond or an affinity with, which sounds stupid for a polygonal character, but as I said, I spend too much time at home probably, so I've got too much time to think about these kind of things. Or really to sort of go with Mugwort and just try and get myself into it, and it sounds weird, because as I said, I read on the forums, and for a lot of people a lot of people would just say, right, I've got a 52 Shaman, who cares what he looks like or what his name is, it's the highest one. I'm not going to go through it again. I'm just going to get on with it and do that, because I think a lot of people, we all play the game differently. So for some people it's about min-maxing. They don't particularly care what the race is. For some it's more about kind of feeling a connection with your character and stuff. And but we've got some nice music going on, which is nice. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's quite nice. I kind of found that I can play Everquest midis and hopefully not get a hit, like a copyright hit so far. Anyway, hopefully that's how things will continue to be. So that's the Shaman drama stuff out of the way. As I said, hopefully, whatever you help me with to do in the future, I hope that the black dye thing hasn't kind of put you off. I kind of hope that the videos that I produce are kind of like an exchange of goodness, exchange of goods. I don't like to look at it that way, but you know what I mean. Because I'm sure I will be asking for help in the future at some point when we get to that point. The weird thing, of course, as well, is it's kind of like the other thing I kind of feel is that I'm kind of on a bit of a timer, but I'm not really. It's like if I play Mugwort, I can kind of be doing the stuff that I should be doing like now, rather than having to level to that point again and kind of start again, But maybe that's not the way to look at it. Timers and things, it's not really important. It's the fun that you're having, I think, in the game is the important thing. And so maybe I'll just try and, play as I kind of feel like for a moment, for a period of time until things, until we sort things out. I'm sure Crushbone is along here somewhere. I hope. I know you got some big sort of flames and fires. So here we go, just up here. Yeah. Let's invis up and have a look around. Why is my invis there? I need my utility. Let's use utility spells on the second page, or third. Actually, is what it is. Bit of Rivervale going on. That's awesome. The other thing I was going to talk about is Twitch, because I'm really enjoying. Actually, let's kind of rewind a little bit, because one of the things that in conjunction with the whole Shaman thing was that for some time now, and I was talking to a friend in game about it, for some time now I've been wanting to start like a role-playing character who basically the goal is to just role play through the whole game. When I'm when I say that, I mean when I'm into kind of interacting with people in game. So in like say sort of grouping situations, guild situations maybe. Obviously, I still want to talk to you guys. So if you send me a tell, if I don't know someone will send me a random tell to help for something, then you can role play and have a bit of fun. But obviously in tells, if you talk to me out of character, then that's fine. That's what we'll talk. But yeah, it's one of those things that I've really been thinking about doing, and I had all these ideas for it. If I've played a troll or an ogre, I was going to get a voice changing software to try and kind of change my voice so it was a bit more a bit more ogre or trolly, I guess. What we got here? We've got loads of got centurions that are all green. I don't think I'm too high for this. My other option is really just to go back to the main continent and maybe hit up Nagina. I might do that with this character. I'll have a look around, see if we've got anything that we can hunt. Okay. I don't want to go swimming. I could probably jump across, I guess. There we go. So where were we? Yeah, so the whole role-playing thing, and I was going to get the voice changer, which I thought might be quite fun. Okay, Legionnaires are even con. Well, that one is anyway. That's not much fun. A dwarf slave, a centurion. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird sometimes how the logic behind the level progression of the mobs. It goes from green to sort of going from green to even con, which is a weird thing, I find anyway. Because as someone in here sort of soloing, I can't really. The Iron Orc, look at that. Orc Slaver. So Dwarven Smith's working for the. Oh my God, Dwarven Smith's working for the Orcs. An Elven Priest. These guys prisoners. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, someone who level 12 here, looking to sort of solo some stuff. Rooted. It's probably not going to happen. It goes from green to even con, so there are no blue cons for me by the looks of things. Maybe I'm missing something, but Centurions are all green, and then you get the Legionnaires that go up to even. Let's have a look around here. Yeah, so the role-playing things. I was going to kind of maybe do like a voice-changing thing. I was also at one point I was thinking about starting up an anonymous Twitch account, and what I would do is, again, you'd maybe have the voice changer, but primarily what I'd probably do with that is just talk in chat without mic or camera. Just kind of just role play it again and that sort of thing. You got to be careful with this sort of thing, I think, because I've watched a couple of videos of someone doing it before, an ogre who was a blue centurion, an ogre who was really good at it, and he was really enjoyable to watch. But he was unmerciful. He would not talk out of character, and I think one of the things with that is that some people just don't like it. They feel uncomfortable, or it annoys them, or they think you're a massive geek. All level 12 the Legionnaires, which is a shame. They just think you're mental, basically, and I wouldn't want to annoy anyone by it. I'd like to do it and enjoy doing it. As the emissary, level 1, yellow cons. Loads of orcs wandering around here. That's not good for my health. Let's invisibility seems to be holding, so let's go around. Those are centurions, but all green. Slaver and a taskmaster. There's an elven slave down there. There's a slaver. Even con. Centurion. Okey-doke. The slaves are green. Wouldn't be good if you could charm a slave and then kind of use them to get their own back on their evil masters. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, but as I said, I was going to do. As I said, you've got to be kind of careful with that kind of thing. yeah, just not to annoy people. Essentially, I wouldn't want to just make people feel too uncomfortable. Although that might be quite funny as well. So yeah, so that kind of ties in with the whole starting again thing. You know, that was something that I wanted to do, and I wanted to kind of stick to that and do videos to show you how things are going. Maybe show you some little fun bits where people kind of interact. You know, and kind of go out of my way to go around and talk to people if I see someone kind of in character, just to see what. I guess almost a bit like a social experiment. You know, to see what sort of reactions you get. So that might be something that just comes from this issue that I'm having at the moment, where I start again, and that we do that. We use that as like a motivation to keep plodding on. I think we've actually gone environment warden. I think we've kind of gone right round essentially. Environment is obviously a high level, I guess. Doing some buffing, maybe doing some power leveling. I don't know. He buffed the pet there, so maybe not. But there you go, guys. That was like a circuit of Crushbone. We didn't go in the castle, obviously. I think what I might do is head to. I was going to check out the. I was actually going to check out the place I haven't been to before. I was going to check out. Let me just get up the zone map. And let's have a look. I think that's where we are. Okay, so what we'll do is I was going to check out the chessboard in Butcher Block and see what level the mobs are there, because believe it or not, that's an area. I know it's popular, but I haven't spent too much time on Fadeware, even sort of in the old days. So the chessboard wasn't a place that I visited too much, so we'll go and check it out. I don't think I need to invis myself at the moment. Yeah, so the whole role-playing thing for me sounds interesting, and that might be a way of kicking off and just immersing myself in the game, and yeah, kind of make the leveling go not so bad, as it were. But it's strange the whole race thing. You know, I kind of look at the different races and I think to myself, am I picking them because I like them, or am I picking them because of a racial ability, essentially? I mean, there's a point where I used to really love the ogre models, but for whatever reason, maybe it's not the model, maybe it's just the character. As I said, the whole with Mugwort. But I'll kind of, as I said, I'll just do my thing and see what happens, and eventually we will. Because the thing is, I mean, for me, because I've got the time, once I crack it and I hit it, you know, it's not going to take me long to level at all. Because I'll kind of literally, sadly, play every day. Or I do have time to play every day. Put a few hours in every day, so the leveling process won't take too long. But that's that. Let's put that aside. I don't think I've got anything else to say on that particular subject. The other thing I was to talk about is going forward again, is the whole Twitch thing. I've been doing Twitch a bit more, and I really enjoy it. I really like the real time kind of interaction. I kind of because I enjoy kind of doing commentary rather than kind of listening to music as a lot of people do on Twitch. It can be difficult sometimes because I don't have the energy to talk for huge amounts of time, but I want to, you know. So I don't like being silent on Twitch, so that can be a bit of a problem sometimes. But I guess it's just a matter of have I completely gone the wrong? What have you done, Bob? So okay, so the Butcher Block zone out is on the west wall, so we'll do that. Yeah, I like talking in Twitch, so. But I can't always do it for long periods of time, so it's kind of about pacing myself. I don't know what I've done here. I've gone north instead of straight west. But at least we can see the lofty heights of Kellerfin there. And I kind of want to carry on doing Twitch as much as I can. So yeah, that will definitely be a thing. But I've kind of talked about the Twitch community. It's so different from YouTube. I was quite amazed by how different it could be, the way people kind of talk and interact. I guess probably because it's you know what, I didn't realise I'd gone so far north. I completely completely gone the wrong way. Yeah, I just didn't realise how different it was. You know, the way, maybe because it's real time, but I think also it's to do with the person playing the game, or it should be. But one of the things I noticed on Twitch is that what happens is that there's some Twitch streamers who play Everquest who are pretty open with what goes on in their chat. They're not particularly bothered. Obviously, there are extremes that they don't want, but generally, swearing, talking about, you know, sexual related stuff and even race related stuff, which I don't like, can be kind of fair game. But that's not the sort of stuff that I want in my chat. And what I've noticed is, and I noticed it in a couple of other people's chats as well, is that those people are kind of like, well, where the hell am I? It's not that much of a run from Fairwith to Butcher Block. It's quite a big zone, but I've been running west and south for ages now. I've completely gone. Well, we've got some nice atmospheric music, and yeah, overall porn. Yeah, but what I think happens is that those people, obviously, if they're the people that they normally listen to are not on Twitch, then they all gravitate to a different stream. And I think the issue that I've found is that they think that because it's an Everquest stream, or just because it's stream in general, that's generally how they chat. That they can chat in your chat as they do in someone else's chat, where things are a bit more free. And I've kind of found that a bit of an issue a couple of times. I mean, like for myself, I'm where are we? Let's go back to. Let's have a bit of Kellerfin, seeing as we're in Great Fadar. Yeah, I've had a couple of problems with that, because that's not the sort of chat that I want. I don't mind particularly what we talk about, but I'm not really interested. Where am I going? I'm going east now, so I need to stay on this wall, and it's over there. But you know, to be honest with you, I don't mind it occasionally, but I don't want to be reading my chat and it's full of dick jokes and people talking about women in a derogatory way, even if it's a joke. You know, a lot of swearing, all that kind of thing. That's not the sort of thing I want in my chat. I'm happy to talk about anything as long as it's like sensible chat. But yeah, but it's interesting. I've had a couple of problems I've noticed in other people's streams as well, where people come in and they just think they can talk in that stream as they have in other streams. I mean, I'm a moderator on AC Gamer's Twitch channel and vice versa, and I banned someone from his channel the other day because the guy came in making racial comments, and I've seen him I'd seen this guy in other chats before, and he equally was a dickhead. But as I said, some people are a bit easier about what you can say, you know. So yeah, so the whole Twitch thing, I'm really enjoying it, but I'm finding it quite weird as well, because it's very different, you know. It's very because I think because it's real time, and I think because people are, I don't know, maybe people are just a bit more open about what they say, you know, what they're willing to say. I don't know. Or maybe Twitch just attracts quite a lot of idiots. I've got no idea. But yeah, it's been interesting. But it's kind of like finding the right balance for me. Like, as I said, I don't want my chat to be full of that kind of stuff. And obviously there are certain topics that are just banned completely. But it's better finding that balance. But I mean, a couple of times I've said to people, look, you know, I kind of understand you just come from someone else's chat, but this chat's a bit different, so you need to sort of, you know, tone it down a bit. And you know, both times people have said, you know, fair enough, no problem. So I think as long as you let people know what the rules are, it's fine. But it's interesting, yeah, and it's interesting between YouTube and Twitch as well. People are finding it very, very different. And I noticed that some people who from my YouTube channel have kind of watched a couple of streams. They don't chat in chat. Which is fine, because I think that's not. I think you're probably coming to Twitch just to watch to see what I'm doing, and the whole Twitch chat interacting in real time thing is probably just not what you're there for. You know, that's fine. But anyway, that was a lot of chat, a lot of chat saying chat quite a lot. Yeah, but let's go and have a look at this chessboard. I think it's just over here, right? I'll zone in and go this way. Let's check it out. I need to change my spell line a bit, I guess. I'm going to try charming as well, so we will see how that works out. Assuming the mobs are okay, maybe they're not. I've got no idea what level they are, so We will see. I might have a look round for... I mean, it'd be quite nice if there was like just like a goblin camp or something around here. Or an orc camp that was, you know, I might have a search around, try and find some blues. What I kind of wanted to do with this character was mainly go to only go to dungeons and stuff. So maybe I'll do that anyway. There seems to be a camp up there of some kind. It's like a dwarf camp. Oh, here's the chessboard. Okay. There's no one here. Oh, okay. Undead Rook is blue. Bishop is blue. A pawn is blue. Okay. There's an NPC over there who may aid me, depending on what's what. So we've got a rook and a pawn here. There's a big guy over the back there. There's a king. He's red. Holy smoke. Okay. Right. So let's see what we need. There's Chash. There's Tash. Charm. I will be just about to embarrass myself here. Let's buff myself up. I've done quite a lot of I did quite a lot of charming in my time. Excuse me, nothing sort of too high level, but yeah, but all good. And I enjoy it. It's kind of something I enjoy. I don't quite enjoy it as much as the Shaman sort of stuff, unfortunately. You know, that would be ideal if I did. I think there should be less issues. What else do I need? Languid pace, let's put that on. Okay. So with my... I'm glad I chose a high elf actually and put everything into charisma, because I've currently got 135 charisma without really having any charisma stuff at all. But, well, you know, not a huge amount. I think I've added 15 points to that, so that, yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway, let's go. Let's give this a go. Now, any enchanters watching, if you see anything I should be doing or shouldn't be doing, my normal opening would be Mez, Tash, Charm. I don't know what level they are, so it'd be interesting to see if there's these guys are not going to run, I'm assuming, so it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, you should see how long the charm holds. I've got no idea what level they are. They might only just be blue. So the king's casting a spell. This is a lovely bit. Really lovely kind of thing. Okay, let's go. And then what I would normally do here is root. Oh, the rook's a monk. I would then normally root and Tash. You know what I haven't got up? I haven't got a way of breaking charm. I just thought that these are undead mobs, but aren't it? So they're not going to run away. So I'll have to make sure that I root my pet as it's coming in as well. Okay. Kind of, the pawn's kind of winning. Maybe I should stick a languid pace on. This is going to be. It's taking too long. Come on, it's going to be an easy fight for the. There we go. Okay, so we've slowed the pawn. Okay. So I'll put. No! Oh, you goddamn you! Get up, Bob. Okay. So obviously I clearly didn't have my kind of break tactics there. Let's put some choke. Put him in a chokehold. Yeah, I didn't have my break tactics there set up particularly well, so yeah. Lost some XPs. I guess, I don't know if it's best just to do pet stuff at this level still. I think charming just becomes a lot more efficient and productive as you go up in levels. I think at the moment, low levels, my charisma's still a bit low. I haven't got all of my tools. It may be actually I've got most of them, I guess, but yeah, we'll have to see. I'm not sure, but we're going to get some XP anyway. I like choke, nice kind of bit of a dot, nice long dot, because we don't get too many dots that are just out. God damn it. Don't use too much in the way of let's finish him off with that. There we go. So we've got a couple of percentage of XP there. That's fine. So this is one of those places where you can just sit here, I guess, all day. Just deal with those two. These two near the king for my liking. The bishop looks like a necromancer. His pet's blue to me as well, so yeah, that's a bit scary. Anyway, guys, there we go. Just a little bit of charming. I'll bring some more of that sort of stuff in the future. But thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.